Hello, dear viewers and devoted fans of the endless twists and turns in the world of soap operas. It's us, your trusted companions from the TV Days Drama Digest channel, here to dive deep into the heart-pounding drama that's unfolding right before our eyes. On Days of Our Lives, if you've been glued to your screens like we have, you know that Salem is never short on secrets, betrayals, and those jaw-dropping revelations that leave us gasping for air. Today, we're peeling back the layers of one of the most intriguing storylines brewing in the shadows of Bayview's enigmatic encounter between Sophia and Rachel. Buckle up, because we're about to explore what happens when these two formidable women cross paths. And trust us, the sparks are flying in ways that could reshape the entire landscape of Salem's tangled web of lives. For those who might need a quick refresher if you're just joining the chat, let's set the stage with a bit of backstory to heighten the drama. Sophia, that cunning and resilient force of nature, has been through the ringer lately. Remember the mental breakdown that rocked her world? It was a spectacle of raw emotion. A collapse that left everyone in Salem whispering behind closed doors. Doctors, family, friends, they all believed she was trapped in some bizarre trance. A catatonic state where words failed her and movement was a distant memory. The hospital corridors of Bayview echoed with pitying sighs and concerned murmurs. Poor Sophia, they'd say, shaking their heads. But oh, how appearances can deceive. In the grand tradition of Days of Our Lives, nothing is ever as it seems. Sophia's trance was no accident, it was a masterstroke. A calculated facade designed to buy her time to plot in the silence, away from prying eyes. Enter Rachel, the wild card in this high-stakes game. Rachel isn't just any patient in Bayview, she's a woman with her own baggage. Her own scars from Salem's relentless drama mill. Perhaps you've seen her lurking in the background of episodes past, her eyes sharp, her demeanor guarded. She's the kind of character who observes more than she speaks, piecing together puzzles that others overlook. And in this latest episode, the star's Alec Netter perhaps colored it in a way that promises fireworks. Picture this, the dim, sterile lighting of Bayview's wards, the faint beeps of monitors in the distance, the air thick with the scent of antiseptic and unspoken tensions. Sophia wheeled into her room under the guise of her trance, her face a mask of vacant stillness. But as the door creaks open, there stands Rachel, her posture alert, her gaze piercing through the pretense like a dagger. The moment is electric, charged with the kind of suspense that Days of Our Lives does so masterfully. Rachel's voice cuts through the silence like a thunderclap. I know you, 3 simple words, but laden with implication. Does she mean she recognizes Sophia from the gossip rags of Salem? Or is there something deeper, a shared history buried in the annals of past episodes? The camera lingers on Sophia's face, and for a split second we see ITA flicker, a hint of recognition that betrays her act. But Sophia, ever the quick thinker, doesn't falter. Instead, she unleashes that signature Cheshire Cat smile, the one that's equal parts charming and chilling, the grin of a predator who's just spotted her prey, or perhaps an ally. Hello, Rachel, Sophia purrs, her voice smooth as silk, laced with a hint of mischief that sends shivers down our spines. It's a greeting that hangs in the air, pregnant with possibilities. The room seems to shrink around them, the outside world fading into oblivion as these two women lock eyes. Rachel's expression shifts from suspicion to intrigue, her brows furrowing in a mix of confusion and curiosity. What follows is a conversation that's nothing short of a verbal tango, a dance of words, where each step reveals a little more, tests the waters a little deeper. Sophia, wasting no time, leans in closer, her movements deliberate, calculated to draw Rachel into her web. You see through the veil, don't you? She whispers, her tongue conspiratorial, as if sharing the world's most guarded secret. Rachel hesitates, her heart undoubtedly racing. After all, in Salem, knowledge is power. But it can also be a curse. Sophia presses on, her words weaving a tapestry of persuasion. She speaks of the burdens of perception, how the world outside these walls has labeled her broken, unreachable. They think I'm lost in my mind, Sophia confides, her eyes gleaming with intensity. But I'm more alive than ever. And you? You understand that, Rachel. You've been underestimated too. It's here that the friendship ignites faster than a match to dry tinder. Rachel, perhaps seeing a reflection of her own struggles in Sophia's defiant gaze, nods slowly. The dialogue flows like a river, unleashed, stories exchanged, vulnerabilities hinted at, laughter even bubbling up in unexpected moments. Sophia shares snippets of her breakdown, painting it not as weakness, but as a strategic retreat. Rachel, in turn, opens up about her own reasons for being in Bayview, the ghosts that haunt her from Salem's underbelly. By the end of this clandestine chat, they're not just acquaintances, they're confidants, bound by a mutual understanding that transcends the hospital's cold confines. But here's where the drama escalates to fever pitch. Sophia isn't content with mere friendship. She has an agenda, a burning need to maintain her charade. With a voice dripping in urgency, she implores Rachel, you must keep this quiet. Promise me the please dramatic. Her hands clasping Rachel's in a grip that's both desperate and commanding. Imagine the close-up shot, tears glistening in Sophia's eyes, not from sorrow, but from the sheer intensity of her resolve. Rachel, caught in the whirlwind, weighs her options. The consequences of exposure loom large: scandal, chaos, perhaps even danger for both. Yet, in a moment of solidarity, she agrees. Your secret's safe with me, Rachel vows, her words sealing a pact that could either be their salvation or their undoing. Now, let's delve deeper into the implications of this alliance. Everyone in Salem, doctors, nurses, even Sophia's closest kin, remains blissfully ignorant, deceived by her masterful performance. The trance after her mental breakdown? A smokescreen, a brilliant ruse that's allowed her to eavesdrop, to plan without interference. But Rachel's discovery changes everything. She's the crack in the armor, the variable that could shatter the illusion. Yet, instead of betrayal, we get complicity. Why? Because Rachel sees the bigger picture. Perhaps she senses Sophia's desperation. Or maybe she has her own motives: revenge against those who've wronged her, or a desire to break free from Bayview's grasp herself. And speaking of escapio, the possibilities. Is there a chance Sophia orchestrates a daring breakout? Absolutely, and it's very possible she's been hatching this plan all along. Picture it: late-night whispers in the dimly lit room, maps sketched on napkins, contingencies plotted with military precision. Sophia, with her sharp intellect, could be the architect, while Rachel provides the inside knowledge: shift changes of the guards, weak points in security, allies among the staff. The deception runs deep. Everyone from the orderlies to the visiting families is being played like pawns on a chessboard. The tension builds with every episode. Will a slip-up occur? A overheard conversation? A suspicious glance? But wait, the drama doesn't stop at escape plots. Let's not forget the ripple effects on other beloved characters. Chanel and Johnny, that golden couple navigating the storms of parenthood, are teetering on the edge. Their precious baby Trey, innocent, vulnerable, hangs in the balance. Do we think they'll lose him? The heartache potential is immense. Sophia's schemes could intersect with their storyline in devastating ways. Perhaps her escape involves leveraging secrets about Trey's custody. Or maybe Rachel holds a key piece of information that ties back to the DeMera family feuds. Imagine the scene: Chanel cradling Trey in her arms, oblivious to the storm brewing in Bayview. Johnny, ever the protector, sensing something amiss but unable to pinpoint it. The foreshadowing is deliciously ominous: whispers of custody battles, hidden paternity twists, or external threats that Sophia might exploit for her freedom. As we speculate wildly, and isn't that the joy of Days of Our Lives? Let's paint a more vivid picture of what Sophia and Rachel's plan might entail. Sophia, drawing from her past experiences in Salem's cutthroat world, could be devising a multi-layered strategy. Step 1: solidify the alliance. We've seen the initial conversation, but future episodes might show them bonding over shared meals in the cafeteria, exchanging coded notes under trays, or even staging distractions to meet in secret. Rachel, with her observational prowess, could scout escape routes, perhaps a service entrance left unlocked, or a window with a faulty latch overlooking the gardens. The drama amps up when we consider the risks. What if a nurse walks in mid-conversation? Sophia would have to snap back into her trance mode in an instant, her body going limp. Eyes glazing over, a performance worthy of an Emmy. Rachel, playing along, might feign innocence: oh, she's just mumbling in her sleep. But the close calls would mount, hearts pounding as footsteps echo down the hall. And the emotional depth: Sophia's internal monologue, revealed through voiceovers or flashbacks, could show her turmoil, the fear of true vulnerability, the guilt of deceiving loved ones, yet the unyielding drive for autonomy. Rachel's character arc adds another layer of intrigue. Why is she in Bayview? Let's expand on that for dramatic effect. Perhaps she's recovering from a traumatic event: a betrayal by a lover, a family scandal that mirrors Sophia's own. Their friendship isn't just convenient, it's cathartic. In one imagined scene, Rachel confesses under the cover of night: I've been locked away too. Not just in here, but in my mind. You remind me there's fight left in me. Sophia, touched but ever pragmatic, replies, then let's fight together. Out there in Salem, where we belong. The plan itself? Let's dramatize it. Sophia might reveal a hidden ascetic contact on the outside. Perhaps a smuggled phone or a loyal friend waiting with a getaway car. They could time the escape during a hospital event, like a visiting day chaos or a power outage engineered by an accomplice. The build-up would be nail-biting: rehearsals and whispers, alibis crafted, contingencies for every scenario. But twists abound. What if Rachel wavers? A moment of doubt, a temptation to confess for her own gain. Or external forces, a surprise visit from Johnny, sniffing around for clues about Trey's safety. Tying back to Chanel and Johnny, their storyline intertwines like vines in an overgrown garden. Baby Trey, that bundle of joy amidst turmoil, represents hope, but also vulnerability. Rumors swirl. Is there a custody threat from Sophia's side? Perhaps she's uncovered dirt on Channel's past, or Rachel knows of a Demera plot involving the child. The drama peaks in hypothetical confrontations storming Bayview, demanding answers, only to be met with Sophia's blank stare. Johnny, protective and fierce, vowing to safeguard his family. Will they lose Trey? The stakes are sky high, a loss could shatter them, leading to addiction spirals, affairs, or vengeful quests that fuel seasons to come. As we wait breathlessly for the next episode, the questions multiply. What is Sophia's endgame? Revenge? Redemption? And Rachel Lee or a vengeful betrayer? The alliance feels solid now, but in days of our lives, trust is as fragile as glass. Deception blankets everything. Sophia's trance fools the world, but truth simmers beneath. Chanel and Johnny's bliss hangs by a thread, Trey's future uncertain. Dear fans, this is the essence of why we love this show, the endless drama. The emotional roller coasters. The characters who leap off the screen into our hearts. Stay tuned to TV Days Drama Digest for more breakdowns, theories, and spoilers. What do you think will happen next? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We're all in this thrilling ride together.